Welcome to the highest level of XSS vulnerability, that is Introduction to XSS with High-Level Attack. In the last lecture, we saw medium-level security breach by XSS, but what if the website is secured at a very high level, very top level? Well, we are security experts. Let us see if we can exploit that also. And at the end of this lecture, we will see the top secure code of a website. So, log into your Metasploit table and log into your Kali Linux account. So, let us launch the Firefox and get started with damn vulnerable web application. So the first thing we need to do is that we have to set the security to high. And if you haven't yet created or researched the database of the previous attacks, make sure you do that. Then you have to set the security to high. And then we will go to XSS stored. So in this lecture, let us try again some few exploits. Let us try to breach some new things if we can get. The first one is obviously by changing the lowercase and alphabets, by interchanging these alphabets. Let us try to do something. First, we have to increase the maximum length to, a large number so that we can input different scripts. So let us try doing this. Let's see what we can get out of this. We have interchangeably changed the script, but yes, to no avail. We still got no result, and in this case, if you can see, the result is totally different. It has replaced the tags with some random values. You can see ampersand IT, then ampersand GT, again ampersand IT, and whatnot. So basically, this time it is not completely discarding the tags, but it is just replacing the tags with some random values before actually executing or before actually accepting the input. It is changing. So I will now try it in the message tag if that works. So I will type the same command in the message. Hopefully, we will get something different output out of this. Let us see. Oh my god, again we got the same thing. Ampersand LT, ampersand GT, and if you observe one more thing, after ampersand LT, it is by default adding a semicolon to make sure. Now this is a strong filtering technique which is used by servers these days. So now what should we do? We actually tried both the fields, the name field and the message fields, but you should try something different. Now let's see what we could try. Let's view the page source. I must tell you that this is the strongest page source. The trim is, just reducing the white lines from the name. Then it is sanitizing the message input, as well as it is sanitizing the, name input as well. Both the inputs are being sanitized. The slashes are being stripped. Then escape characters are being removed, and HTML special characters is also replacing the special characters of HTML with some random values, as you can see. So both the inputs, that is the message input as well as the name input, both the inputs are being sanitized, which means every care is taken that the input entered by the user does not contain any script or any executable code. It should just contain a simple name and a message. So it's really a good code. This is an ideal code example to secure a strong website. And being a security expert, I would really suggest you to please go through the code, understand each and every function, what that function means, and this will really help you at the time of penetration testing when your tester or the owner asks you to provide assistance for patching and how you should patch. So you should be able to tell that, add these functions which will help you and all. I have got one more way of doing, that is, have you ever heard of the event listeners present in JavaScript now? What are event listeners? The event listeners are the parameters which are passed into the JavaScript or into simple HTML, which reply based upon the events that happen, like single mouse click, double mouse click, on error, etc. If image is included, I will use a single image listener in which source is X, and on error, that means if the image doesn't get loaded, it will give an alert. So this is the last resort of an hacker or an attacker who is trying to check out the alert vulnerability. So let us check out if this vulnerability works in the name tag first, and then we'll try it in the message tag if it is really giving the desired output. So please forget that do not please leave. Not this time. It is just doing the same thing. It is replacing the same things again and again in the XSS. So we will try it again. We'll try with some different thing. So you can see it is replacing with ampersand GT, ampersand LT, and now it is also replacing it in the name tag. So it's quite difficult to get to crack these codes because it's being at a high level of security. It is really secured. So yes, this I would really call this an application of a good security exposure. It has been secured very well, and then you can see the code. It's written fantastic code. Everything is taken care. See, they are reducing the HTML characters, they are reducing the escape strings, they are reducing the white spaces, they are sanitizing the input completely. And the attempts that we actually made today were the highest attempts. So, you have to be very careful. So, quick recap, we saw how filters are working for highly secured websites. We actually scanned for every available input. Make sure that you scan every available input on the website and keep trying different combinations until you reach the final thing. And in the next lecture, we'll see different types of cross-scripting attacks.